Hey ladies and gents, it's Jock of the Ripper, and today we're back for another reaction video. Today we're going to be reacting to Debate Club, Kira vs. Adachi. Now, before we get started, sorry, just accidentally dropped something. Let me just get it up real quick. Okay. Sorry, that was my portable charger. I was just charging my phone. So anyways, before we get started, I just want to say a few things. I try to get, some people to react it with me. However, though, due to my, poor scheduling at the time I made this, which is Friday, it's, I try to get people on at 5 p.m., but pretty sure they're busy around this time or falling asleep, because all of us, some of us live in different time zones, and the reason I couldn't, get this out earlier in the morning for people to join is because I had a busy schedule today. And what else? Number 2, this is my most wanted matchup in Death Battle. You might be thinking, oh, the Joker PFP. Well, the thing is, Adachi was my favorite Persona character before Joker. So yeah. And I would like to see this happen on Death Battle, a battle between two serial killers. I think the only time Jason Voorhees versus Michael Myers may be the only time we had a serial killer themed episode. So yeah, hold on, before we get started, let me check my mic. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good to go. All right. Without further ado, let's jump right into this reaction.
What prompts one to kill? To take the life of a fellow human being.
Oh.
To many they have their reasons, some more disturbing than others. But regardless, you wouldn't expect a monster as such to be your next door neighbor.
Oh.
Yoshikage Kira, Mario's bizarrely explosive executioner.
Yeah.
Tohru Adachi, the egocentric police dick.
Yes! He said the thing!
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, yeah, that's actually a thing.
Go over their origin and skills to see who would win in this episode of The Debate Club.
Let me turn up the volume a little. Now, hearing that egocentric police dick line, it made me smile. Alright, don't know how loud I should put it. Alright, that should be good.
Ah, what a beautiful duong in the quiet town of Moria. But while it may seem like your ordinary town,
nah,
bizarre undertone. Eat at an Italian place and your body will be ripped apart before being put back together better than before. Get caught inside a cell tower and your body will turn to metal upon trying to leave. So on and so forth. These anomalies are thanks to one phenomena: stands.
Yep.
Stands are, in short, manifestations of one's soul, typically a reflection of the user's innermost persona.
Okay,
Those
bro.
of strong wills will be given a stand. That stand by you, hence the name. This entail also grants the user with supernatural abilities.
Yeah.
Again, fitting the user. Enter Keicho Nijimura. He was stabbing random people with a stand arrow, hoping to awaken a stand that could kill his cursed father, hoping that a stand ability could do what normal conventions couldn't. But instead, he ended up just spreading stands around like a frat boy spreading STDs. Classy. This included giving a stand to one Yoshihiro Kira, whose last name literally translates to killer. Probably not the wisest decision there, Keicho. And since stands can also be passed down through bloodlines, this means Yoshihiro's son would also gain an ability. And his name is Yoshikage Kira.
There you go.
He is 33 years old. His house is in the northeast section of Morio, where all the villas are. He's not married.
Likes cats.
Wait, are you doing the whole thing?
I mean,
he
he'll like Morgana then.
For the Kamiyu department
Maybe
stores.
not.
And when he gets home every day by 8 p.m.
They're doing the thing.
He doesn't smoke, but occasionally drinks. He's in bed by 11 p.m.
You gotta love the JoJo.
And make sure he gets his 8 hours of sleep, no matter what. After having a glass of warm milk and doing about 20 minutes of stretching before going to bed. He usually has no problem sleeping until morning, just like a baby. He wakes up without any fatigue or stress in the morning. And thankfully, he was told there was no issues in his last checkup. What I'm trying to say is that Kira wants to live a very quiet life, with no enemies. If I was a David Bowie lookalike, I would also find it hard to live a quiet life. Though it would all be a front, for in actuality, Kira is a serial killer.
Yeah.
Early in his life, he looked at the Mona Lisa, and something within him awoke. I mean, looking at the Mona Lisa is quite beautiful.
Okay.
Actually, it wasn't her good looks or her warm
They better make that joke if they made this into an episode of Death Battle. They better.
smile that did it for him. It was something more handsy.
Okay.
At least it's not a foot fetish. Well, if he doesn't satiate...
They used the Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, that one meme. I'm pretty sure that originated from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX.
his feelings, his fingernails grow. Oh, Jesus, dude.
Wait,
you know, most
actually?
guys just pop a stiffy, but yeah, you do you. Regardless, Kira's appetite for the old monos left him with no other choice. Killing. And with each kill, his twisted way of life began to get a heck of a lot more difficult to keep normal. Fortunately, fate bestowed upon him a stand that would allow him to live his life the way he wants.
Killer
His
Queen.
stand, Killer Queen.
Which is based off
You know
of
the whole
a
thing
band.
about stands being a
I think it's
personification
based
of
off
one's
a
true
British
self?
band, if I'm right.
I guess this makes
Must have
Kira
looked this up on my
carefree.
phone while I'm watching
With
this
just
on
a
the fly.
touch, Killer Queen can turn anything into a bomb and
Yeah,
make it
pretty much.
explode. These explosions kill any regular people instantly, and immensely cripple stand users attempting to ruin Kira's peaceful life.
Bites the
Despite it
dust.
seeming quite
Wait,
simple,
wait.
Killer Queen is one of the most versatile stands in this, attempting to ruin.
Put someone in a time loop, and every time someone asks said person about Kira, they explode. Oh.
Kira's peaceful life. Despite it seeming quite simple, Killer Queen is one of the most versatile stands in the series. While the explosions normally only affect one person or an object at a time, if you touch
okay.
the object that has turned into a bomb, and then Kira activates Killer Queen, you'll explode alongside the object. While Kira was living his best life, his soon crossed path with a group of stand users known as the Moriel Warriors, led by Josuke Higashikata, who were hot on his trek. Luckily, Kira also has means
Okay, I
of
was right.
exploding
It is a
you
British
from
band.
a distance.
Okay.
With sheer heart attack.
Oh!
This substand is so durable, not even the stand Star Platinum can so much as dent it.
Yeah,
The Star Platinum is a powerhouse, stronger than
I forgot he had sheer heart attack. I literally forgot he had that.
stands such as Stone Free, who can deflect meteors. And his speed could also be comparable to that of Hot Chili Peppers, who's as fast as lightning. He later adopted this weird plant cat thing. It would reside within Killer Queen, and it has the ability to create near indestructible air pockets, whose size can alter from as big as your face, or small enough to go inside your blood vessels.
Ouch.
This cat plant was later dubbed Stray Cat,
Sorry.
and Kira infused his own bombs into it for long range and stealth kills. But try as he might, Kira would eventually be
totally
found
accurate
out.
recreation
So
of a
in his 2000
band.
IQ
Oh
play,
my god.
He took advantage of another stand named Cinderella and pulled a Nick Cage to face off with Kosaku Kawajiri. And thank God they coincidentally had the same height, weight, similar voice, and handwriting. It's almost as if fate itself was on his side. How bizarre. But as it turns out, Kosaku had a wife and child. But in another ironic twist of fate, Kosaku wasn't exactly the best dad, so instead of being a home wrecker, Kira ended up being a home fixer. How bizarre. However, the son Hayato knew something was up.
Yeah.
While Kira had the quiet life he so desired, he couldn't shake his desire for murder. So he ended up relapsing and killing 2 people who annoyed him in a train. However, Hayato was able to suss out his imposter dad and recorded everything. So, when Kira tried to confront his son about it in a bit of rage, he killed Hayato. And with no other way of getting out of this, it finally seemed that fate was against him, and he was finally going to be caught. However, fate had other plans, and this time he was stabbed by the stand arrow again, bestowing upon him the solution to his problems. Bites the dust. Alright, this stand is a bit of a doozy, so bear with us here. Essentially, upon activation, Bites the Dust will rewind time, Groundhog Day style, with only Kira and the target of Bites the Dust remembering the initial rewind. But then if a specific circumstance falls upon someone...
Which, funny fact, I think, if I remember correctly, in Persona 4 Arena Ultimax, Adachi had a voice line where he says, "Bites the dust." Yeah, I'm being serious.
They'll just explode. No defenses, no counters, nothing. In this case, anyone who asks Hayato about the killings will fall victim. Then time will rewind with only Bites the Dust's victim, in this case Hayato, will remember every subsequential time rewind. Now, while stand users could try to fight against it...
To summarize, bites of dust will detonate its target, then rewind time. The person who was blown up at the time will explode on the exact time they were blown up during detonation.
Bites of dust just straight up ignores all that. Once you've been hit, it's game over. Got all that? Don't worry, I don't either. After exploding nearly all of Morio's warriors, Hayato had been completely traumatized, defeated. Seemingly, Kira had won. But it was through Hayato that Kira's loop was figured out, and through trial and error, a lot of trial and error, Hayato managed to break free the chains of fate and finally expose Kira for who he truly was. With fate finally catching up to him, he would go on a full mental breakdown as the entire town pulled up, and after getting his ass beaten, he attempted one last escape. Sadly, he fell victim to his own vice, giving the others enough time to fully close the gap and send his ass to a one-way ticket to his own face-off.
There you go. Yeah, spoilers for
season was grabbed and dragged by
part 4
by hand ghosts.
Or part 3, wherever.
The reason for his killings was the very thing to end him. He then later became a bounty hunting ghost with no memories. And when the universe got reset, he was reincarnated into the same body as Josuke, who was a sailor in this universe with a bubble stand that killed the raw incarnation of bad luck. This series is weird. Don't you mean?
I mean, it's
bizarre.
Okay, bro.
Ow!
I mean, it's JoJo, so what can you expect?
Vampire, the personification of evolution, a bipolar mafia boss, or a universe-ending priest. Few killers were as cold, sadistic, a blight on mankind as Yoshikage Kira.
Now onto... okay, that editing is pretty nice. Alright, now onto my boy Adachi. That's my boy! Got hype up my boy. Yes!
Welcome to the fairly average and mundane town of
Persona 4 Revival.
Famous for having the most below-average everything. Below-average school, below-average stores, below-average housing. Yeah, you get the point. Including below-average police officers.
Oh, really?
You'd struggle to find a more disappointing detective.
Is it really like
Tohru
this in Inaba?
Adachi was your average victim of strict parenting. Hell, he only ever enrolled to be a police officer for the sake of carrying a gun. He's a nihilist and just an overall nobody of strict parenting.
Rejection, cabbages, Inaba, people, women, his co-workers, himself, everything.
Hell, he only ever
he pretty much hates everything
officer for the sake of carrying a gun. He's a nihilist and just an overall nobody. Hell, he only ever became an assistant officer due to an error. While the chief Ryotaro Dojima did treat him well, it wasn't out of high regards. And since Adachi didn't make much of a salary, he mostly ate boiled cabbages for dinner.
Yeah, pretty
Obviously,
much. That's where
Adachi was miserable and bored out of his freaking mind. But one day, after meeting the, and I quote, master of the collective unconsciousness, this guy's is a gas station manager, cause that makes sense. Hey, hold on, let's be real. Road trips would be hell without their mysterious knowledge of all things direction. And directions Adachi gained, as he was given the ability to hop to the TV world.
Yep.
After that, he was given one job, protecting this girl named Yamano. But she kinda pissed him off, and during midnight, he shoved her into the TV world by accident. And a few days later, her corpse showed up in the real world. Primo job there, detective.
Yep.
Naturally, Adachi kept his mouth shut, and after being rejected by a girl he was interrogating about the murder, he did the same thing. This was Saki, high school girl students.
Yep, and
That's all
Yosuke's...
sorts of messed up that I don't want to talk
quote,
about anymore.
Yosuke's lover, if I'm
this
right.
was the tipping point. Adachi began killing more and more girls who rejected him, including a copycat killer. He even managed to trick this guy, Namatame, into pushing notable people into the TV realm for safety.
Yeah.
Which obviously didn't work. At this point, Adachi snapped, and when Namatame was found out, he led the breadcrumb trail for a group of goofy misfit teenagers known as the Investigation Team to figure out that he was the killer. And once confronted in the TV realm, he revealed all of his involvements in the most apathetic way possible. But even this was an illusion. Okay, I'm sure you're all confused, so let me explain it a bit more. Essentially, the TV realm is known as the Midnight Channel, and within this channel exists a fog where shadows run rampant, Essentially, shadows are monsters born from humanity, and which is the reason why living people enter the TV realm and exit as not-so-living people. Since most people can't do anything to fight against them. Luckily for Adachi, in the Midnight Channel, he gained access to his persona.
Yep.
Which had been locked away ever since he entered Inaba. Magatsu Izanagi. The same kind of persona the leader of the investigation team, Yu Narakami, had. Ironic, since Adachi was actually a family friend of Yu's.
Yeah, true.
As the investigation team drawed near, Adachi was completely done with their bull. He treated his murders like a game, and now wanted nothing more than to end the world. He revealed that Izanami, the Master Unconscious dude, was going to create a rift between the Midnight Channel and the real world, causing the entire planet to be covered in a deep, thick fog for shadows to run rampant. You and the investigation team later managed to beat Izanami, which is crazy impressive. In order to form that big of a fog like Izanami did, would require energies over a gigaton of TNT, and Adachi was able to pretty handily match that level of power. This come equipped with the crazy abilities packaged in every persona. Mazodyne is a powerful electric spell, while Magorudyne harnesses wind. He has Heat Razor to boost his stats, Dekaja and Dekunda to remove opponents' buffs and personal debuffs respectively. Vaporal Wave is a powerful physical attack, while Foolish Whisper has a 30% chance to make any foes silent, which can prevent the target from using spells. But Adachi's main status is Fear. Evil Smile has a 30% chance to cause fear on its own.
What you call it? Ghastly Whale.
Atom Smasher, no, not that.
Okay.
Both hits multiple targets
there you
and
go.
can inflict fear, coupled with Power Charge to increase his physical attacks by 250%.
And whatchamacallit?
Making it a
Ghastly
deadly
Whale.
move.
Basically has a chance to kill anyone
can
with fear.
instantly kill anyone afraid of him. Or if he feels like being boring, he can just use Madoo.
Oh, he said the thing!
Boring! Kill anyone.
I
With
love
all
it.
his powers and skills, it's no wonder he was such a challenge for Yu and his buddies. Hell, Yu on his own is able to fight against Joker from the Phantom Thieves. Hey, I remember him.
Which, funny enough, Yu and Adachi have the same VA in the original Persona 4 game. Also another fun fact. Also, let's see here. Comparable to who could cross the universe in 3 steps. With a very conservative estimate for the time frame, it will require speeds of 21 billion times.
Was able to be massively faster than light. Adachi was quite the challenge for the investigation team. However, through the power of friendship, anime, and just straight up beating his ass,
pretty much,
Adachi would be defeated. And then he got possessed by this guy, Ameno Sagiri, where it would be revealed that Ameno was actually manipulating Adachi from the inside, and he was to blame for most of this. Oh, okay, so Adachi was just a victim of circumstances then, right? No, he actually still committed those murders on his own volition. Oh. In some way it's kinda good. I mean, we have too many morally gray villains nowadays. Sometimes you need some actual scum to mix the pot up a bit. It adds a bit of flavor to it.
He's not wrong.
Sure, buddy. Sure. Upon Ameno's defeat, Adachi was at his most vulnerable, but the investigation team surprisingly spared his life. Shocked by this, Adachi willingly followed them out of the Midnight Channel, where he was met with Dojima, who, despite everything he did, still cared for Adachi. After recovering, he confessed his crimes and will spend the rest of his days rotting in jail. Separated and shunned by the world he found boring and useless. Fitting for someone who lived his life uncaring and uneventfully. In some universes, he resented Yu, but in this, he looked back at his life and realized how much of a fool he was. He thought Yu to be a dumbass, but he actually enjoyed his time spent with the twerp. Thank you, Golden, by the way, for the added social link. Maybe if he wasn't so blindsided by rage, he would have been a good police officer.
That's true.
If only he was more like you. A fool or a jester. Either way, Adachi is locked away. He never cared. He never tried. And in the end, that was the truth he deserved all along. Alright, it's time.
Paper cardboard of a dot. And I like the little hedgehog that they that one meme. I like it. Alright, wait, are they actually gonna...
It is time to put the debate to rest.
Okay. I can see the argument for both sides, and with the logic they use, from what I'm understanding, Kira can one-shot, Adachi can also one-shot thanks to Ghastly Whale, as long as he has fear on Kira. and he's faster. But from what I also know about these two, Adachi is not as smart as Kira. What else? And what made me fear on betting Adachi is Bites the Dust. Honestly, yeah, I'm just gonna go straight to Adachi. He's the GOAT. That's my man. Oh ho ho.
Man, can't believe they transferred me again.
Okay.
When things are starting to get interesting there.
Big fan of the song Killer Queen.
Oh my, he said Killer Queen.
Huh?
Not bad. Oh.
Huh? Hold it. Detective Tohru Adachi. If you value your life, you're gonna tell me why I smell gunpowder.
Oh.
Oh? You're no one special. Just some 2-bit detective. It looks like I'll be sleeping soundly tonight.
Oh. Ouch.
He reacted to Killer Queen.
Oh.
He might have a stand. I need to take him out quickly.
Yeah. Yes, there you go. Full Lord Killer playing. Let's go. Yeah. Bring him into the TV world, my boy. Get him.
I'll show you 2-bit, you bastard.
Yes. Oh my. Wait. Oh my.
Nice to meet you.
Jack Frost. No.
I don't know how you use the persona outside the Midnight Channel, but
Oh my god.
now that the playing field's even, we can finally let the game begin.
My name is Yoshikage Kira.
Oh, he's gotta go on
I'm
his little
35
monologue.
years old, and my favorite color is pink.
Yes! That's in character of him. He just don't give a crap.
Straight to the point then. I have never lost a fight, and I don't intend to start with you, detective.
I also like the idea of the Midnight Channel being like the main fighting setting. Oh!
Killer Queen has already touched you.
Freaky ass.
I can see some stuff going on in the background with TVs. I like that.
Killer Queen!
So far, this is a treat as a Persona 4 person. Even though Joker is like my main man. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, and Adachi can spot beings like Shadow, meaning he can. Meaning he also spot Killer Queen. Oh, sheer heart attack. Can't have him be left alone or being left out. Oh!
This is over.
Oh, shit.
Oh! Nope, that's not it.
How can this be?
Of course not. Oh!
Why
Please
won't you die?
Please tell me.
You tell me.
Damn it! Damn you to hell! And clean your goddamn hand!
Oh!
Your hands are completely filthy!
Don't get mad
Oh,
at
wait.
me just because you're losing.
You didn't!
Oh!
Oh, 2-bit detective.
Oh, okay.
If I'm the fool, then you're the jester.
Oh!
Pain in the ass. There he is.
Not Jack
Oh.
Frost.
Hey, little buddy. You mind telling me where Kira is?
Oh, oh, there you go.
There
He
you
did the
are.
thing. No, not my boy.
Activated! I win!
No, not my boy! Not my boy!
Can't believe they transferred me again. Right when things are starting to get interesting there.
Ooh, big fan of the song Killer Queen. And Freddie Mercury.
Well fought, my guy. Well fought, my boy.
Without Killer Queen, I have to be sure I'm not caught. 3 minutes. That's how long I have to wait until the man is dead for sure. As
Wait.
for you, I'll make
Okay.
sure you're useful if things go wrong. I'll attach Killer Queen onto her.
Anytime, huh? What do we have here?
Yeah, well fought, my boy.
2 minutes remaining.
He's not gonna figure out.
Hey, I know you're hiding there.
Just 1 more minute. Help me! There's a sick killer out there!
Yeah.
Killed that man over there and strangled that woman over there! Thank God you got here in time! You might be able to save her!
Is that right?
Wait.
Yes!
Wait.
Look, all the proof is here! Quickly, you have to find the killer!
Oh, I see. Just one more thing. Who the hell said I was a detective?
Oh!
Badge on me. To many, I look like a regular nobody. They wouldn't be wrong, though.
Wait, please. Please tell me.
30 seconds left. Hold out till then.
Oh, just
Oh, no,
my
no.
luck. I get a murder case, and I gotta take out the trash.
My boy is cooked.
You're supposed to take me in! Cuff me!
You say the dumbest things, you know that?
Killer!
Oh!
Oh, that looks serious. Let's get you treated.
Wait, is my boy? Did my boy actually win? Wait, please tell me. Wait. Did
Good morning, this is DC News. A man by the name of Kosaku Kawajiri was fatally hit by an incoming ambulance during a chase with Detective Tohru Adachi, with Adachi claiming the suspect was no other than Yoshikage.
Let's go!
Adachi fired the suspect before the
Let's
suspect ran into the
go!
road. That's where he was struck. No witnesses were at the scene. Some are calling Adachi a hero for finding the killer.
Oh
Others are
my
calling into
God!
question the authenticity.
That actually got. Oh.
I'll watch that later.
Let's go, my boy.
Let this be a lesson, kid.
Yeah!
Look both ways before crossing the street. This fight was fairly clear-cut. I mean, it's not rocket science, but there was definitely some questions that needed to be answered.
Yeah,
So let's
for
figure
sure.
them out. Starting with strength and durability. While Killer Queen could be compared to other stands such as Stone Free and Star Platinum, that would net him some high results. However, said results would pale in comparison to Adachi scaling to the fog that covered the earth. That's a 1 million times larger increase at bare minimum. And honestly, considering how crazy Persona gets as a series, this is honestly a low ball. But power isn't everything, so let's go on to speed. Giving Kira some heavy leeway, he could theoretically reach faster than light speed.
Yeah, he's not
But
as
Adachi
fast.
can far more
No.
reliably take on people who can keep up with said speeds and even much faster. Another point for Adachi. Lastly, his abilities. Some may believe that Kira could realistically one-shot Adachi via turning him into
Yeah,
a bomb.
I even mentioned it that they
But
can one-shot
this
each
wouldn't
other.
be farther from the truth, since lesser-known characters such as Shigechi could directly tank in explosions. Hell, he took 2 before fully disintegrating. Against someone much more stronger and durable than him, Killer Queen's ability wouldn't instantly kill him in one go. Even if it did and Kira somehow magically touched Adachi with Killer Queen, Adachi could just remove the effect with the Kunda.
Right!
Hell, Adachi has far more reliable instant kill options, so at base, Kira wouldn't be able to win the Hex game regardless.
Yeah,
Okay,
true
but
that.
here's the big question. Could Adachi deal with Bites the Dust? Well, on base, no. Wait, what? Yeah, Bites the Dust weaponizes fate against you to guarantee your own death. If successfully activated, it would certainly end the fight immediately. On
That
paper.
actually got me near
Problem
the
is
end.
that Bites the Dust is really difficult to properly activate.
Wait, requires an outside source in order to activate, something that doesn't normally apply in the most versus scenario. Even if we allow this to go through, Kira needs to stall without any stand to protect him, leaving him at an even big... Oh! That makes total sense. That makes sense now. So that's like their main argument for Bites the Dust, okay.
Even if he did, there's the possibility Adachi could just figure it out and break out of it. I mean, he was able to figure out the mysteries of the Midnight Channel, so it's not out of the realm of possibilities.
I mean,
plus Adachi
true.
has spells that can just shut off personas. Equalizing personas with stands would mean that Adachi can just deactivate Bites the Dust. Okay, but let's go into a hypothetical scenario. No powers and equal stats. Shockingly, Adachi would still win. Yeah, he's a bit of a dweeb and far from the most skilled guy on the planet, but he does technically have police training, whereas Kira regularly loses direct fights. Kira's intellect comes more from his genius escapes rather than his fighting skill. And he's overall not a fighter. Kira was a crafty opponent and could win.
Bites the Dust could give him the win. Smarter in a majority of aspects. Persona and stands are similar enough they can interact. Anxiety would mean he would already be afraid to him vulnerable to Dachi's guaranteed instant kill. True! Like, if plans don't go his way, he panics. Couldn't harm Adachi in most ways. Would get overwhelmed quite easily. Physically inferior. True. Stronger, faster, more versatile. Actual training. Foolish Whisper could shut off Kira's stand. Yeah. Adachi may be a dumbass, but he did have police training. Reminds me of the nostalgia.
And under very specific scenarios, but Adachi's wider array of abilities, police training, and physical superiority won out in the end. You'd have to be a complete fool to find this result bizarre. Yoshikage truly found out who the real Kira is.
Okay, bro.
The winner is Tohru Adachi.
That's my boy!
Blah, blah, blah.
That's my boy! Let's go! And also, whatchamacallit? Congrats to them on 3K subs. And I hope they can grow enough to make Dexter versus Jimmy and Lord Boros versus Battle Beast. Good luck to you on that versus debate club. My bad. Yep, that's their milestone or millstone, however you pronounce it. Oh, murder drones, huh? Oh. Let me guess, there's gotta be something. Oh! Wait! Oh, wait! Is it that woman in the animation? Oh my god! That's actually awesome. That's awesome. Okay, my thoughts. I enjoyed this. Because, of course, it's my most wanted matchup after all. But also, the amount of effort and Easter eggs they put into this. And you gotta love the attention to detail. And I love the ending. Or rather, the climax to the ending. Like, Kira just has to stall for 3 minutes. But, yeah. We already know what happened. We saw the whole thing. Oh, what else? The jokes were pretty funny as well throughout the analysis. And I like how they explain things. And for their argument on Adachi winning, this is completely understandable. I can see this. I can see how Death Battle can use this. Not like as in they take away this whatchamacallit. Take this logic from Debate Club. I'm not really sure how to put it. But I'm pretty sure y'all will get my idea. But yeah, I enjoyed this. And I hope this happens on Death Battle one day. Please Death Battle, make it happen. Make my dream come true for this episode to happen. I would like to see how you guys cook on it. Alright. I hope y'all enjoyed this just like I did. And so with that, thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe if you want to. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Bites the Dust. Bye.